Hi there, Mouseketeers! Welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where our toes tap to a Disneyland drum.
And we always whistle while we work.
A lot has been happening at Disneyland and at Disney parks, so let's have some fun and see what magic we find.
It's Halloween at Disneyland and winter is coming, but everything might be okay after all.
Let's go check it out.
Come on into the parks with us.
Like, subscribe, and stick around.
Disneyland is your land.
Come seek an adventure at the old pirates, eh?
Make the jump to light speed.
Hey everyone, this is TC.
And Amy, and we are so glad to be back after a bit of a break.
There are a lot of fun things happening at Disneyland. Halloween is in the air and the parks are looking beautiful and spooky. The sold-out Oogie Boogie Bash continues, and Zombie Captain America was recently spotted in Avengers Campus.
The monorail is open again, which is truly a delight to see and hear, and there's some new construction still happening. For one, a large Yeti footprint has been moved around the mountain to the entrance of the Matterhorn.
There's a new shop on Main Street, USA opening soon. Signage for the Plaza Point Holiday Shop is here, replacing the photo supply company, which has moved to a kiosk on the Esplanade. A dedicated holiday shop seems like a charming idea, really, and it's all looking great.
Several spots are continuing their construction. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad will remain closed until November 5th, but will reopen again. It wasn't that long after all.
Mickey's Toontown is still being worked on. There's a lot of work happening at the entrance right now. And the new Pelican's Landing at New Orleans Square is moving along.
Tarzan's Treehouse is under wraps, but according to the calendar, it should be reopening around Halloween.
Also, towards the end of the month, It's a Small World will close to get its holiday overlay. We absolutely love this lighting package. We're going to be in the park for Thanksgiving and for New Year's, and we can't wait to see it.
And the Fantasyland Theater is suddenly behind Scrim. Not sure exactly what's going on there. One can only hope they're preparing a new show for the space. Touring and local theater companies are slowly starting to produce shows this winter, and we hope Disneyland will follow suit.
Paradise Bay has been drained again as the World of Color stage undergoes some serious work. Both World of Color and Fantasmic have not returned. We still think World of Color will come back soon, but it's going to be late winter or early spring at least before it comes back.
There is a ton of fabulous Halloween-themed food at every dining location.
Our favorite dishes are the spicy fried chicken sandwich at the Carnation Cafe and the tamales over at Plaza de Familia.
And for dessert, check out the chocolate praline mousse cake with praline mousse and a big dark chocolate brownie from Cafe Orleans, as well as the pumpkin spice monkey bread or funnel cake found in Frontierland. It's delicious.
We should be expecting a starting date for Genie Plus at Disneyland very soon. Paid line service has already started at Walt Disney World this past October 19th. The initial effect did not seem to have a drastic impact on standby wait times from where they had been, but only time's gonna tell.
What was notable was that Rise of Resistance, which has a $15 per person price tag for its Lightning Lane, sold out in a couple of hours by 10 a.m. We think this is likely to be the pattern for really popular rides, and availability for Lightning Lane for Rise of Resistance and Radiator Springs racers will be limited.
We wonder if they will start to release sets of Lightning Lanes throughout the day as they did with boarding passes, but for now, Disney continues to reward those who get up early.
One of the more concerning stories we've seen this past week was broke by Walt Disney World News Today, following several of the Imagineers who are being relocated to Lake Nona, away from the traditional centers and headquarters of the company.
It seems possible now that the majority of Imagineering could be moving from California to Florida, not just select groups, and this move could see some of the best of the group leave rather than make the move. The whole process will take years.
Imagineering, we think, is what has set Disneyland apart from other entertainment experiences. Having one department that is responsible for leading the design of the total guest experience, from attractions to shopping and dining and more, and not just outsourcing everything to different companies, is what makes the parks so special.
When Imagineers are heard and allowed to lead, we get incredible, holistic, immersive theme park experiences that consider everything that could be considered. We get Pirates and we get Haunted Mansion. We get Shade while we're waiting for rides. We get 1967 Tomorrowland. We get Animal Kingdom. We get Tokyo Disney Sea.
Without that leadership and perspective, you run the risk of forgetting the direction and focus, and of not telling new and exciting stories in the parks. We think Disney works best when they're willing to take chances on their Imagineers' ideas, to trust them, and to take financial risks involved in creating new ideas.
It's not easy creating magic. We really hope that Imagineering continues to be listened to as the creators, guides, and caretakers of the Disney park experiences.
The other major news has been the availability of reservations. The choice to buy a Magic Key, the new annual pass, is not that easy of a decision to make. As you should know by now, you have to get a reservation to get into the park. And one thing is for sure, overall demand is high across the board.
And if you buy a traditional ticket at full price, the availability looks like this. Pretty darn wide open for you to come almost any day you might like to this holiday season.
But if you're trying to make a reservation with a Magic Key pass, the availability looks more like this. Not much availability for sure.
It's difficult to tell if this is how it's going to be in the long run. We don't think Disneyland is yet running at full capacity, and they still have staffing shortages, so this could all get better. And they have been releasing more dates to the Magic Key calendar as time goes on. The calendar refreshes each morning around 8 a.m.
It's too early to tell if this is the new normal, but this is a change. It's obvious Disney is offering less reservations to those with Magic Keys in order to sell more traditional tickets at a higher profit. If you have a Magic Key, you need to make weekend reservations as early as possible to get your money's worth.
And that goes for dining reservations too. More people are planning out their days far in advance at Disneyland than ever before, and the limited dining reservations are going quickly, months in advance. We recommend making your dining reservations at 8 a.m. 60 days out from your trip to have the best chance of getting what you want.
The parks are staying open a bit later on busy days, and evenings in the park are fun with shorter lines. On Halloween, Disney is staying open until 11 p.m. with Downtown Disney open until 12 p.m. But in general, the parks are still closing at 10 p.m. for the rest of the year.
As you book your dates for November and December, keep in mind that Disneyland is closing at 7 p.m. on select nights to host the Merriest Nights Party. This after-hours event looks really cool, and it has 6 different theme parties planned in different lands.
There's Buzz in Tomorrowland, Lilo and Stitch in Adventureland, Frozen in Fantasyland, Tiana in New Orleans Square, and Miguel in Frontierland. But the one we're really looking forward to the most in this sold-out spectacle is the Victorian Christmas Party on Main Street, USA.
A Victorian Christmas on Main Street, USA is a great Disneyland tradition going back to the 1950s, and we are really looking forward to the dapper costumes, nightly snowfall, and wandering carolers.
Well, that's it for us today. We hope you have a delightful Halloween, Mouseketeers. Check out our past videos on Disneyland Halloween, including one all about fun, fictional Disneyland ghost stories.
Make sure to like and subscribe. We have lots more to come.
Also, if you could support the Disneyland Beat, we have a Buy Me a Coffee account, and we wanted to thank the King's Inn Anaheim, a hotel on Catella Avenue across the street from the park, which donated to the Disneyland Beat. Thanks for your support.
Happy Halloween, and see you real soon, Mouseketeers.
See you real soon.